Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Campin with Champion, and tonight's camp, it's gonna get kind of political. And when I say political, I mean I'm literally gonna try and sleep inside these campaign signs right behind me. There is this utility trailer with two big campaign signs, actually three big campaign signs built on top of it. And I think I can crawl inside there and have a pretty nice camp for the night. It's still a little too daylight out here right now, and this utility trailer is right on a major highway. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to come back after it gets dark. That way I can sneak in there hopefully without anyone seeing me. It is officially nighttime. The traffic has slowed down a lot. I mean, it's still pretty busy, but nowhere near like it was earlier. Plus it's dark. So I think it's safe for me to go ahead, grab my bag, and make my move. We're parked just across the street from this thing though, so it's not a very far walk or anything, so we should be good. And I'll be able to keep an eye on my car tonight. If it gets towed, I'll know about it immediately. The wind is blowing a little bit and it's pretty chilly. It is like, I want to say 50 degrees out here tonight, so it's not cold at all. This is going to be a very nice weather camp. Y'all, I got my Pocket 3 camera back. I contacted the person who I sold it to, and he agreed to sell it back to me. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. I am on my way. I'm not walking directly to the sign. I'm kind of walking up the road. I'm going to walk around here to the tree line and kind of sneak up behind the sign a little bit. Here's our destination. All right, I am right beside this back tire. There's a gap in the trailer right up there, and that's where I'm gonna try and squeeze in at. It's smaller than it looks. I'm waiting just a second because there's a red light down there, and when it turns red, the traffic from this direction facing me will come to a stop, and then I'll put my stuff in there. Oh crap. I didn't realize there was a car right here across the street from me. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna sit here like I'm resting for a minute. I went to put my stuff in there, but then all these cars were coming, so I just kind of threw my sleeping bag down and sat on it. I don't think I'm very visible. I'm wearing a black coat, a black hat. I'm sitting in the shadows. It looks a lot brighter on this camera than it actually is in real life. I have it in low light mode right now. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get in here. There's another car. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Nice. Some cars drove by right when I was doing that. Here we go. Put the camera inside here. I'm in. I think I'm gonna be able to hang a freaking hammock up in here too. At least I hope so. Let me give you the grand tour. This is the front area here. This is where I came in at, and that is what is facing the highway. That right there is where I climbed in at. There's a billboard up front here, and then there's a billboard along this side, and another billboard campaign sign on this side, and it forms like this triangular shape, and it kind of just goes into this point at the end. My plan is to tie a hammock strap around this pole and then run it through this narrow area up through to the front up here to right there. I think this is going to work out pretty well, honestly. And it even has a roof, so if it starts raining, we are good. And there is like a 20 to 30% chance of rain tonight. So I mentioned that I got my Pocket 3 camera back. I could not be happier. So after I sold my DJI Pocket 3 camera and I got the DJI Action 6, I absolutely hated the 6. And I did message, Jake is his name, the guy who bought it. I was like, hey, any chance you want to sell that back to me? And I don't think he was interested in selling it back, which I completely understand. I sold it to him, you know, at a pretty decent price. But when I was in New York, he messaged me and said, hey dude, do you still want to buy this back? And I was like, abso-freaking-lutely. And he sold it back to me for the same price I sold it to him for. He's a really cool guy. And he didn't have to do that. He could have gotten a lot more money for it if he would have sold it to anyone else. But I really, really appreciate that, Jake. And I'm going to leave Jake's TikTok, or link to his TikTok, in the description below. So he does make some like truck content and stuff. So I'm going to leave a link to that if you're into that kind of stuff. Check him out. But thank you, Jake. I really appreciate that. The quality of my videos are going to go back to being much better now, hopefully. This trailer is kind of weird. I've never seen a trailer shaped like this before, but I think it is built specifically to have billboards on it because it has these sections right here, and I think that's where a light bulb goes, and they're all the way down. There's wiring up there, so I think this was actually made for billboards, and maybe it used to light up, and maybe it still does. I've never seen anything like this before. I hope they don't mind that I'm spending the night in here. Camping inside of a campaign sign is as political as you guys will ever see or hear me get. So please, no politics in the comments. I think I'm going to go ahead and get my hammock set up. That way I don't have to sit on my... The car just turned. There's a median right here in front of the trailer where cars turn. Anyways, I'm gonna get my hammock set up so I don't have to sit on my sleeping bag on this metal floor. Hopefully this works out, because I really don't, dang, another car. I really don't want to sleep on the mat if I don't have to. Here we go. I did not pack this up very well after the camp with small plots and sand bananas. This carabiner will not fit in between here, and that's where I need to hook it at. So what I'm gonna do is run this behind there and then put my carabiner back on. Oh my gosh, there's so many cars coming right now. Nothing to see here, folks. I don't think I'm gonna be needing this bug net tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it off. Oh, almost fell. Okay, so I got that way too tight. Gonna need to do some adjusting. I've got the hammock all set up. Gonna go ahead and get my pillows out. All my gear smells like fire. Campfire, I mean. Oh man, I never did wash my inflatable pillow. This thing stank the last time I had it out. I did bring an underquilt, but I don't really think I'm going to need it, so I'm not going to put it on. But I do have it if it does get chilly. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and get my bag out too, so it can be fluffing up. I have got to pee. I'm going to have to sneak off into the woods. There's some woods right behind here. I'm going to sneak back there and pee. Been holding it for a while because I'm trying to keep the trips out of the trailer to a minimum. That is going to be very comfortable tonight. Just waiting on the cars to pass. And I'm gonna hop out and run to the bathroom. Or the woods, I mean. As soon as these two cars pass, I'm out of here. All right, here we go. Ugh. If that Campin trailer hadn't have been there, these woods would have been a pretty nice spot. Alrighty, I'm heading back, getting pretty hungry, so I think we may go ahead and cook once I get back inside the trailer. Ugh. Ew. So tonight's meal is going to be about as simple as you can absolutely get. Something I haven't made in like a year. The last time I made it was in the Bridge Catwalk Stealth Camp. I am making a fried bologna sandwich. So all I got to do is fry up this extra thick piece of bologna, throw it on some bread with some mustard, and we'll be done. First thing I'm going to do is add a little cooking oil. I couldn't find anything smaller than this to bring oil in. People always make fun of the way I say oil. I guess you should say it oil. Cooking oil. Oil. I didn't bring a spatula or I didn't bring a spatula or anything, so I'll just have to use my sport to flip this bologna. This is top of the line bar S bologna. If you don't know, bar S I think is the absolute cheapest bologna you can buy. Got our bologna in there. For dessert, a cherry pie. Oh my gosh, and look at the soda I have for tonight. Martian Poop soda. I hope that's a twist off. Nope. I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. I brought so many sodas with me when I went on my trip, and they all got frozen. A lot of them, or all of them that I brought, have thawed back out again, but I don't know if they're gonna taste the same now. Let's get this fried up and then we'll open the Martian Poop soda. Ow! Ow! I've let the grease get way too hot and it is popping everywhere. Oh my gosh. I'm like 2 feet back and it popped and hit me in my cheek. Okay, well it is very done. Oh! There's our nice fried bologna. I did bring a plate. A styrofoam plate. I called this a paper plate once and people were like, that's not paper. Styrofoam. I like to put mustard on both halves of my bread. I really like mustard. Let's eat. I don't know why, but I always squish my fried bologna sandwiches. I just squish them real thin for some reason. Simple, yet delicious. I'm gonna try and open my alien poop soda by hitting it on here. I did it. I just heard a dog bark when I was making that noise. I'm gonna turn out some of these lights. I didn't see anything. There are some houses right through the small patch of woods here. Could have been dogs out there. I was hitting that pretty freaking hard too. I know it made a lot of noise. Oh, I did drink some and it is not bad. It almost tastes like a wine cooler a little bit, honestly. It's not bad though. I can say confidently that that is the best alien poop soda I've ever drank. All right, I am gonna finish eating my fried bologna sandwich, and then after that, we'll read comments from last week's video. The bologna sandwich has been devoured. I actually had a whatchamacallit candy bar too earlier, but I already ate it. A subscriber sent me like 5 king size whatchamacallits and 5 Snickers and a bunch of cool socks. I'm wearing some right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see them right now. I'll have to show you when I go to bed, but they got pizzas all over them. I forgot to write his name down, but I want to say it was Steve Golka. So Steve Golka, thank you for that delicious whatchamacallit. I already ate it because I was hungry. And thank you for the socks. The time has come to read comments from last week's video. This is the abandoned farm stealth camp. First comment is from BG Outdoors and Camping. As a big guy new to making camping videos, I think the hardest thing for me is when people kind of poke fun at my weight. I'm trying to make the best videos that I can, but that is one of the things that kind of hits my heart a bit. I think everyone thinks that all big people sit around and eat all day. In actuality, I'm quite active often. I absolutely love camping and outdoors. I equally enjoy making camping videos. Because I'm new to the game, do you have any advice for this? I want to keep going, but I do get discouraged. I love your videos. Keep them coming. Thank you, BG Outdoors, for watching the videos. And dude, I completely get it. To this day, and it will continue for as long as I'm putting myself out there, I get comments on my ears and stuff. But I guarantee you, these people who make those kind of comments, talk about your weight, whatever, they would never in a million years say anything like that to you in person or to me in person. People have gotten so comfortable hiding behind their phones and not having any consequences for their actions. I gotta calm down and get myself worked up a little bit, but I can't stand those kind of people. And honestly, the best advice is for you to block those people immediately. Just block them and keep it moving, because there's nothing you're going to say to those people. They're losers, right? And there's nothing you can do to change that. Block them immediately and just go on about your way. I know it's hard. Believe me, I get 1,000 comments from people who genuinely like the channel and like the videos, and then I can get one comment from somebody who's just rude or, you know, making fun of me or thinks I don't actually camp in the places that I'm camping at. And I want to respond and say something, and sometimes I have, and usually I regret it, you know. So if I'm having a bad week or something. Anyways, just block them, dude. Don't let them hold you down because they're unhappy in their own lives. All right, next comment. This comment is from Wendy from South Carolina. Good video. That food kept you warm inside and out. I can't believe I freaking did that. I was so hungry too. In case anyone didn't see the last video, I cooked a Mountain House meal and it was like 1 degree out there Fahrenheit. So I took the Mountain House meal and shoved it up in my coat to keep me warm while it was finishing cooking. and I didn't close it all the way, and the Mountain House meal squeezed out all inside my coat, down my pants, and everywhere, leaked into my camp chair. And honestly, it felt great though. I mean, I was very warm there for a little bit. And it did not finish cooking whatsoever. It literally was like eating cereal. It was just so crunchy. This comment is from Zip's Head or Zip Shed, one of those two. This was a pretty interesting place to camp, and I have to say the temps being that cold would make it pretty rough. I live in Michigan and deal with this cold all the time, but I don't think I'd like to camp in it in a hammock. I know doing collabs with others gives you different places to go, but truthfully, you do better on your own for your videos, just my opinion. It was freezing. Oh my gosh, it was so cold. The mat that I had in my hammock helped, the underquilt helped, the body warmers that I had in the underquilt and the body warmers that I had in my shirt against my body, all that stuff helped, but I was still freezing. As far as the videos with others, you're 100% right. I'm much better at filming and making videos when I'm all alone. When I get with people, I'm just hanging out, you know, and I forget that I need to film a video. So the videos end up being very short, and it's just not, you know, not my normal style because I'm just not used to filming with other people. And I do prefer being by myself, if I'm honest, but it is so much fun getting to kind of hang out with other people who do the same thing, you know? So those kind of videos are like gonna be few and far between, but I'll still do collaborations every once in a while. I'll still have one collab that I want to do with Matt from the YouTube channel 2 Feet Outdoors in New York City. But you know, there's not going to be a whole lot of that, but every once in a while it is fun to get out and try something different. But the majority of my content, believe me, will be 99.9% just me by myself, unless I can get my wife to come back out with me. This one is from Colette DeWitt 5219. I hope I got that right. I thought to myself, it doesn't look like he closed it all the way. Laugh out loud. I think they're talking about the Mountain House meal. Hopefully the hiccup stops soon. That was Kevin hiccuping, by the way, not me. I feel like I enjoy your camping. I feel like I enjoy you camping alone better. The guy that camped with you in the theater was annoying. Well, as I just addressed the me camping alone thing, as far as the theater camp, yeah, Sam is very annoying. Northwest wind, Sam. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm half kidding. He is annoying to a lot of people, but like I tell everyone, believe I've been perfectly honest with Northwest Wind about this. I get a lot of people who tell me, don't camp with that guy, we don't like him. And I completely understand it. His style is not for everyone, but I've only ever judged him by how he acts towards me in real life, and he's always been a great guy to me in real life. Now, the theater camp, that was not his fault, okay? That was my idea, and the reason I wanted to do the theater thing was because, one, it was indoors and it was freezing outside, and two, that mall stayed open 24 hours a day, so it really didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong by staying in there overnight, because it's not like the mall was closed or anything. So the location was my idea, and also I knew that if I could keep him inside, he would be less likely to yell and say and do weird stuff. He knows that people, you know, a lot of people don't care for the way he makes videos, and I've told him, hey, maybe you should think about toning it down a little bit. And when I say tone it down, I don't mean to be fake or anything like that. Just, you know, don't scream and don't say moist. But he wants to stay true to himself, and he says that's the way he likes to make videos, so that's his you know, that's his choice to make. I don't know what else to say about that one. Oh, one final thing about the theater camp. A lot of people hated that. Absolutely hated it, and I knew going into it that people may not like it because it was inside somewhere, and it was getting, you know, close to the territory of actually like committing a crime. The only reason I did it, like I said, was because the mall was open 24 hours. So it's not like I tried to hide in a store after they closed and locked up the doors. But I completely understand everyone's opinion on it, and I agree, and I will never do another camp like that again. All right, next comment. Final comment for the night. This is from Janice Price 4982. Finished all Todd's past videos and I am ready for this one. He's so much fun to watch. Thank you, Janice. I really appreciate that. My ear keeps hitting this a lot, but I really appreciate that. I love it when people go and if someone's new to the channel and they go and watch my other videos. I really like that, because if a lot of times if someone finds my channel and they watch one video, they'll have all kinds of questions that are usually answered if they just watched some previous videos. And I feel like it really gives people a pretty accurate indication of how I am, you know. So I think they get to know me very well if you watch all my older videos. Anyways, thank you so much for Janice. Thank you so much, Janice. I'm glad you checked out all the videos. I'm glad you are here watching the new ones, and I'm glad your comment got picked. All right, y'all, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit and then I'll probably try and get some sleep. Here's the pizza socks that subscriber Steve sent me. Thank you again, Steve. Oh no. I'm gonna have to fix that before I lay down. I'm all zipped up in my sleeping bag and I am going to hit the hay. Do people say that because they literally used to sleep in hay? Like in the old days or something? Oh no, it's because mattresses used to be stuffed with hay, right? I think that's right. I'm gonna try and go to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up super early, probably about 6:30, so I can get out of here before any of these employees show up, because I was filming the outside of this place, doing like the intro and stuff while it was still daylight, and some of those people came out and looked at me. But I left, you know, and I had my car over here too. Anyways, but I left, so no big deal. But if they come back in the morning and they see that same car parked over there, could be a little suspicious. Anyways, see y'all in the morning. Oh, good morning. It is 6:24. The sun is pretty much up. I'm gonna go ahead and get up as well. I don't think this thrift store opens until like 8 probably, I would assume, but it could open at 7, so I'm not taking any chances. Slept pretty well except like around 4:30 or so. Traffic really picked up and it has been going strong ever since. I am so hungry. I have a coupon for Burger King, so I think I'm gonna go get some biscuits. Luckily, since I use the hammock, all I really gotta do is pack my sleeping bag up and repack the hammock, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and remember to clean my inflatable pillow before my next camp. That thing still stinks. I didn't use it last night. I just used the foam pillow, but yeah, that thing really needs a good deep cleaning. It's cause it got wet, it got moisture on it, and then I just packed it away. So it's like got some mildewy smell to it. All I gotta do is get this hammock packed up, throw everything in my bag, and make sure I've got all my trash up, and then I am out of here. Alrighty, got everything picked up, packed up, and ready to go. The traffic is so busy now though. Ugh. And I just realized I can't just jump out with my bag on. I'm gonna have to set it out first and then hop out, or get out and then reach back in and grab my bag, because I can't fit myself and my bag out at the same time. Oh my God, I just set my camera outside of the trailer and a truck pulled up at this stop sign right in front of the trailer. There's no way he didn't see me. I'm currently hiding inside the trailer until he leaves, and then I'll come out. That was embarrassing. All right, he's leaving. Here I come. I'm out. Oh my God, another truck pulled up right when I came out. I'm just gonna walk the opposite direction of my car. Okay, they just pulled away. Now we can go to the car. Woo! Well, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm gonna call that a success. We got away with another one. And hopefully Mr. Baker there isn't too upset about me spending the night inside of his campaign sign. I left it just as clean as I found it, Mr. Baker. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate every single one of you who make it possible for me to come out here and do stupid stuff like this. If you like stealth camps, I have a whole playlist with camps just like this. And I'll see y'all next Friday for another stealth camp. Bye everybody.